Hey everybody, so let's go ahead and get started with this. So what you're going to need to do is head on over to your website and install a plugin called WP Code Lite, and it used to be called Headers and Footers plugin. You can just find that in a WordPress repository by going ahead and pressing Headers and Footers, but it will still come up. Head on over to the plugin and head over to the head and footer section, and you're going to need to go into your Google Tag Manager admin section, and where it says Google Tag Manager installation, grab the header code, pop that in where it says header, and then same deal for the body tag, and put it down in the footer because that's going to be a global tag. There has been instances where that putting it in the section above that caused it to not work. Obviously, everything can be tested. You want to do that. So I like to come in here and configure variables, and I just like to have all of them selected off. It gives you a lot more room to work with in the future. So we're going to need to set up a Google tag that is going to be a listener. Right now, Google Tag Manager cannot pick up on if a HubSpot form was submitted. So we're just going to go ahead and label a tag. And this one was just going to be HubSpot Listener. And then we're going to go ahead and make a custom HTML tag. This is the specific code that needs to go in there. And then you can trigger on all pages, but right now I'm doing a test on my schedule consultation page. So I just have a custom event as a trigger, and that is the exact event name that needs to go in. And then you can filter it based on if you wanted to fire off a certain page. So right now I just use the page path for my schedule consultation page, and then I go ahead and grab the path, schedule consultation. So that's kind of cool if you only wanted this to fire on a specific page. So you'd use some custom events, page path contains schedule consultation, and then close that out and save it. So next thing we need to do is make a tag. So when this fires, we need to tell Google Analytics, hey, go ahead and record this. So we're going to go to do that now. Label it whatever you like. We're going to make it an event. It's asking for your measurement ID, so you can go to the admin section of your Google Analytics, data streams, web, go ahead and click on the part beneath that, and grab measurement ID and go ahead and just pop that in there. Alright, great. So now once we're done, we're going to make a trigger, and I'm just going to trigger this on all pages. So any HubSpot form will fire. So just go ahead and put an event name. This is going to be web lead, and that you can name whatever you like. So now we're going to go ahead and submit and publish, and then we're going to test it, make sure it fires, and then we're going to go to analytics, and we're going to make sure analytics picked it up as well. So this is the page that we're going to test. Go ahead and put it in preview mode. We're going to debug this URL. It's already in there. All right, submitting the form. And the tag fired. So the next step in this would be taking it over to Google Analytics. And now we're going to go to the debug section. This is kind of like the old real-time. And we can see our web lead fired. So that is how you track a HubSpot form without a thank you page.